What's up, you guys? I've not done like a car vlog in so doggone long. I want to say it's been like well over a year or two, or any, whatever. Anyway, so the reason why I am making this video is I want to talk about getting monetized on YouTube. When I say it is very hard and very difficult to get to that status, to get monetized, I seriously mean that. And you see so many videos on YouTube of people, content creators that make videos saying, oh, you can get your 4,000 hours by doing this, or turning this setting on, or turning this setting off, or it's easy, it's easy, it's easy. No, it's not. It's not that easy. If it was, then everybody would be blowing up if it was that easy. And nothing against those people who make those videos, because I know they're trying to do that for views and engagement, of course. But I'm speaking from a person that's really trying to, like, for real, I can't lie, a person that's really trying to grow her page on YouTube, a person that's been trying to grow it for the last 2 years. And it is just not that simple. So when they be like, oh, you can just do this, click this setting, oh, make this type of da-da-da-da-da-da. It's not that simple. So the requirements are, you got to have minimum 1,000 subscribers. And then you have to have 4,000 watch hours. And you can look at your analytics and you'll be like, oh, you had this many views. That doesn't mean anything. That's just how many people that came to look at your stuff. That doesn't count as hours. And that's what got me confused, because I was like, wait a minute, it's like 300,000 people that's saying 300 views, and I'm like, well, that don't add up. But that does not count towards hours watched of your video content. So that's a little nugget information if you don't know about that. And then so they have like two things. I don't know if you go to your YouTube studio, you can look at I call it the back office or whatever. You can look and see, of course, if you're eligible. There's like two different categories. I want to say one is like if you get I think like 3 million views and like, I forgot, a certain amount of views. I want to say 3,000 watch hours, but you have to have like one or the other. Oh, I think it's the shorts. That's what it was. And then there's another one where you have to have like 4,000 watch hours or 10 million views. That's what it is. But I'm nowhere near that. So I got a long ways to go. Another thing is, if you are trying to get those viewed hours, you also have to keep in fact they count from 365 days. So a year going back, so meaning today is what, November the I think November the 10th. If you go back to November the 10th of 2023, it starts over. So if you had like, let's say you had like 1 million views or something, a million views 2 days prior to November 10th, then those 1 million views are not going to count because it's been past that year. I hope that makes sense with me explaining it. So it's kind of like you still kind of starting over. So every day is like it's adding to the 365 days and taking 1 day off. So if you had a whole bunch of views on this day, well, now it's gone because they're not counting it anymore because it's not within that year. I hope that makes sense. So my only, I guess, advice to give to anybody who's trying to, grow their page, YouTube for me has been very hard to grow. Now my public pages on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, I mean, I've done pretty good on my Facebook page. I have like right at 52,000 followers. It would be more, but Facebook be doing some crazy stuff, and I'm going through an appeal with them right now with dumb stuff that don't even make sense. But I don't feel like talking about that right now. And then with my Instagram, I think I'm at like 45,000 followers. And then on my TikTok, I just got to 109,000 followers. So I mean, those are growing. I get the views, I get the support and stuff like that. But YouTube, it is so hard to get people to migrate to YouTube. And not only that, like sometimes people I was like struggling trying to figure out if I want to put like all of my content on the same type of content on all of my platforms, or should I switch it up and do like certain stuff on TikTok, certain stuff on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube? It's kind of hard trying to keep up with all of that at the same time. For example, like TikTok, I feel like they have niched me to doing my jail booking skits, which are, I have the playlist here on my YouTube channel if you want to go back and watch it. Anytime I post a jail booking video on TikTok, it booms. But let me post something else like a church skit or, you know, or whatever, it doesn't get any views, it doesn't hit. So I feel like TikTok has just niched me to jail bookings only. So it's like, do I just post only that on TikTok? But I like for people to see other stuff that, you know, I'm creative with. And then with YouTube, it's like, do I just do with vlogs? Because everybody does vlogs, you know, and that's, you know, so forth and so forth. That's basically what I'm, you know, saying. So that's my deal, and that's my thought process when it comes to YouTube and getting monetized and all of that. And some people, it's easy for them. I know you know, you read stuff, they were like, oh, well, put out engaging things, put out, you know, popular topics. And I'm not a person that does makeup. Of course, makeup is a big thing. So people who post about makeup, of course, that's going to blow up because people, women, or not even women, men and women, they're interested in makeup. So people are like, oh, we'll post things that people are interested in and stuff like that. So it's like, you know, I'm just trying to find, you know, I guess my stuff, and I guess, you know, what people like. But people like my comedy stuff, so I post it, but then it's not hitting. So I'm like, you know, just trying to figure out what to do. But nevertheless, my suggestion is keep posting, keep being consistent. I know they want longer videos. It's good to make your shorts, of course, a minute, but still make your content. Use all the features that are available to you. Whether if you're using it on the app or your phone, or actually going into the YouTube and uploading the videos, try to use, you know, all the features that are provided to you that you're eligible for. So yeah, I hope this helps. That's just my 2 cents and my advice. So I'm growing right along with y'all. If y'all are trying to build your YouTube channel as well, if you have any suggestions or comments about, you know, anything that I'm saying or whatever, you know, we're here, we're all in this together, you know. So thank you guys so much for watching. Go back and watch, you know, my skits. Of course, I have a new series out. It's called Church Gossips. I think they are hilarious. They're like one of my favorite skits and series that I have done in the last 4 years. So go back and watch those. You can go and watch the jail booking skits as well. They are hilarious as well. And then I have some vlogs here and there that I'll do. I really don't vlog as much as I used to because I feel like I don't do enough to vlog. But anyway, nevertheless, thank you guys so much for your support. Subscribe, like, comment, share, all of that. Let's get our watch hours up. All right, love you guys. Bye.